Okay, good afternoon. We will start with Orlando Magic Chief Executive Officer Alex Martins.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are happy to announce this afternoon that Dwight Howard has made the decision to waive his early termination option and will continue on with the Orlando Magic as our franchise player for at least another season. I want to thank a few people before I turn it over to Otis, our President of Basketball Operations. First of all, I want to thank Dwight. I want to thank Dwight for his loyalty. And I want to thank Dwight for recognizing what we as an organization have known for a long, long time. The city of Orlando is a great city. We have the best basketball fans in all of the world. And this is a great place to compete for an NBA championship. And that's been our goal as an organization for a long time. And we took a risk 8 years ago on a young high school player when all of the experts said that that wasn't the right decision to make. And over the course of the past 8 years, Dwight has grown with this organization, and this organization has grown with Dwight. And we are in a position today, better than ever before, to win an NBA championship. And we thank him for sticking with us in our mutual goal to win the NBA championship. I also want to thank Otis and his basketball operations staff for the work that they've put in literally for more than a year in getting to this day, in ensuring that Dwight would remain with the franchise. They did outstanding work in getting us to this day. I want to thank our coaches and our basketball team. I think I've said to many of you over the course of the past couple of weeks that it's incredibly commendable what this team has done with this question that's been hanging around our organization for the last year, to have the fourth best record in the NBA. We clearly are positioned to compete for an NBA championship this year, and my hat's off to everyone in that locker room for their professionalism and for the way that they've acted and competed and put it all out on the floor every single night. And finally, and most importantly, I want to thank the DeVos family. In my opinion, there's not an ownership in the NBA and an owner in Rich DeVos that deserves to win an NBA championship more than him. Over the past 20 years, they've invested in this team, they've invested in our product on the floor, and they've given us the assets to be able to have the third best record in the NBA over the course of the past 4 years. And if it wasn't for their investment in this team and in our product on the floor, we wouldn't be able to say that. And we certainly will now continue on in our efforts to win them their first NBA championship. Otis?
First of all, I'd like to clear up something Alex said today and Dwight said yesterday. The risk 8 years ago wasn't that big of a risk. It was trying to get the best basketball player at the time, and now it's trying to keep the best basketball player on our team. I think I said when we started this early in the spring, the objective is to win an NBA title. And we think that the best chances we have to do that is with Dwight, a part of our franchise. And as long as we continue to keep that as our focus, and that is our focus only, I think we'll be fine. Dwight has probably showed you over the last few months how in love he is with the city of Orlando, how in love he is with the people here, and how tough a decision it is for a 25, 26-year-old to decide his fate during three months. So I am proud of the growth that he has shown in these 3 months. I'm proud of the person that he's become in these 8 years that I've known him. We're excited to be here today. We're ready to get back to playing basketball and give you guys something else to write about other than this process, at least for another few months anyway. can talk about playoff basketball, and then we'll let y'all talk about Dwight's free agency next year.
Dwight?
Well, first, I'm glad that this is finally over with. I want to thank Alex and Otis for just the talks we've had in the past year or so about how we can make this team, this city, and this organization better. And it's been very tough, for me the past couple of months to make a decision. I've gone back and forth. And, it's not as easy as what people think. It's very hard. You're talking about a career-changing, event. And most people wouldn't see that, And, I've gone back and forth. And one of the biggest reasons is because I'm too loyal. I've always believed that loyalty is before anything. And Alex knows this, Otis knows this, and the whole DeVos family, which I've been in contact with nonstop to try to make this thing work, for not just the family, but, for our city. It's been very tough, but now we can get back to just playing basketball, having some peace, and go for a championship. And really appreciate all the fans who've stuck by me, all my teammates who've just been nothing but brothers to me throughout this whole process. I really appreciate you guys. I know a lot of people said, the locker room is bad and this and that about our locker room. But this has been the best time for our team in the locker room. Despite what's been going on around us, we've been able to bond and grow as family, and we developed something that, will last forever. We've always had each other's back, and I commend those guys in the locker room for, just playing basketball and just sticking together, because it's been tough. It's been tough for myself, Alex, Otis, Stan, but we've all, fought through it, and I believe it's a reason for everything. And I just love this city too much, and I love the people here. I love the organization, and I want to give it a shot. I think we have a great opportunity to do something special, but I feel it has to take everybody, from the top, all the way to the bottom. We all have to believe, and we all have to really understand that we have an opportunity to win a championship, and everybody has to believe. And that's what I've told Otis and Alex, my teammates, and even our city. Everybody has to have that same belief. And I've had to look bad in the process of it, but I'll take all that. I'll take the hit. But I want this city to know that I love them and I love this team, and I want them to believe in us. I want them to believe in what we can accomplish, and that's where it starts. Everybody has to believe. Everybody has to think that, we can do it despite what the writers or the big reporters say on TV. We got an opportunity, and everybody has to believe.
Okay. At this time, we'll open it up for questions. If you could give your name and affiliation, and please wait for a microphone to be passed.